welcome, bienvenue, and this is Sunti Khan. If you're not working for Mead Johnson, Bristol Laboratories, Bristol Oncology, you're in the wrong place. Hope you all had an enjoyable flight from Canada last night, yesterday, a week ago, whenever it was. Probably seems like a long time ago. We do have an exciting week in store for all of you. We have plenty of time for the beach. I guess some of you have already hit the beach in the water, and it's supposed to be great. Bob Mathias has. We also have several excursions to some very exciting attractions in the hills surrounding Cannes that I myself have been able to visit in the past couple of days, and let me tell you, they are tremendous. We're going to spend one day making a trip down to Monte Carlo and to the Italian Riviera, which will have a totally different flavor and will be equally exciting, and I think a very, very interesting, fascinating, and enjoyable day for all of us. We also have a few surprises during the week. Those of you who've been on these incentive trips before and know Monsieur Patrick know that he is always one to spring a few surprises, and we have some of those in store for you during the week as well. A fellow by the name of Peter Cuneo is no longer with us, headed for the hardware business down in the United States, I understand. But he has been replaced by an exciting, experienced marketing pro from the pharmaceutical world, Mr. Tim Meakin, who now heads up what Peter headed up before in terms of Bristol Laboratories, Bristol Oncology, and the Squibb Pharmaceutical Group. So without further ado, I would like to turn the microphone over. Has my 35 minutes been up yet? I don't think so. Anyway, Mr. Tim Meakin.
I would just like to thank and congratulate those of Bristol Laboratories and of the Oncology Division for the last time using that terminology for the wonderful results of last year and for a very well-earned trip. And please be kind to the people who have badges called executives. They may not have sold, but they've at least done a lot of hard work. Don't look upon it as a pejorative word. So I look forward to meeting those of you I haven't met, and I'm sure we all look forward to much eating, drinking, and sun, and very well earned.
An American built this castle on his own. Go for swimming and the temperature of the water.
It's red.
No, we don't really want you here. I know, but Amanda's really nice. So. ships are not as full. It's twilight time, but I do miss your voices calling. It's twilight time. Wake up and come in there and smile, you never there. I hear you, my dear, on twilight time. The burning shutter's gone upstairs, as day is done. Think of the light will sincerely, that shutting sound. How can you know me still until you're here with me? Together at the last of twilight time. And the after clock of day, we keep a rendezvous. And the cements made our way, I'm falling in love again.
Good evening. Hope all of you are enjoying your stay on the magical Riviera here and this evening as well. If you're like me, these incentive trips have really become a great tradition within our company, and you'll be happy to know that even though we are splitting from the pharmaceutical brothers who are across the road right now, the incentive trips will remain as a tradition within our company, and there will be no departure from that. It amazes me, though, on these incentive trips. In the past 2 days, I've had several people come up and say, "Oh, Alan, thank you very much. This is so terrific. We're having such a great time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." And that's really a dichotomy, because the purpose of the trip is not to say thank you to the company or to Alan Fox or any of the management, but the purpose of the trip is for us to say thank you to you, each and every one of you, for the efforts that you put forth in terms of making last year and previous years and our total company a success. And so while I appreciate it, and I will accept anybody who says thank you, the real purpose of this whole week is the other way around, and I truly mean that sincerely. It's to say thank you to each and every one of you, employees, spouses, guests, whoever is in this room that had a part, and you all had a great part in making our company successful.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful dinner, and we're coming to, I think, a very important part of the evening, which is to recognize the Bristol Myers Best of 1989, and that is why we're here, and I've been looking forward to this for the Bristol Oncology. But before I do that, I would like to offer my congratulations to Bristol Pharmaceuticals for their performance in 1989. I know it was exceptional, above budget performance, and we kind of compete, you know, Bristol Oncology and Bristol Pharmaceuticals. No, it's unsaid, or nobody talks about it much, but we always look every month to see who's ahead of whom, you know. But you had a great year. You know, there was an article in the London Economist about 4 months ago, and it discussed the pharmaceutical business. And the point they made in this rather prestigious magazine, and usually their foretelling of the future is pretty good. They said that by the end of the 90s, the drug business will be dominated by 6 or 7 companies. Those companies that have the assets to provide the research that will bring the new products along. And, you know, if you project that forward from here, you've got to believe that the Bristol-Myers Squibb merge absolutely has to be the best thing that's happened to all of us here and to all the employees of the company, because we will be one of those 6 or 7 companies.
Hi, Mom.
You did not.
Bonjour, Victor.
Bonjour.
Good day?
You too.
It's good, yeah.
Yep.
Vous pourrez toujours nous servir si vous voulez. Il a pris la commande, mais vous pouvez nous servir.
côté de Monaco ne représente que 195 hectares, c'est-à-dire grosso modo à peine 3 km de long sur un demi-kilomètre de large en moyenne. Ça veut dire le second plus petit État au monde après le Vatican à Rome.
To that, the entrance fee is 45 francs. Okay.
Puisqu'elle a eu son accident en 1982. Donc nous allons voir sa tombe qui est tout à fait au fond, donc dans ce qu'on appelle le déambulatoire. Tous les princes de Monaco, d'ailleurs depuis le XVIIIe siècle, sont enterrés dans ce déambulatoire. That Princess Grace and Prince Rainier got married here just in this cathedral, and now Princess Grace is buried in this cathedral, and we can see her tomb.
This is the casino now. And on the right of it, the Hotel de Paris. See this statue here on the right? This gentleman here on the statue is the prince who created Monte Carlo. His name is Prince Charles III. Here we are. Patrick, on left. Ce sera encore plus facile dans 2 ans, logiquement, puisque on aura aboli les frontières entre les différents pays d'Europe. We're explaining that within 2 years, in 92, and we have the unification of the Europe, 12 countries of Europe will have, logically, we should have very easy formalities to leave a changed country.
su tutto, le prosperose campagnole mi sentono le palle in fiore. La 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 la. Oh campagnola bella, tu sei la reginella, gli occhi tuoi c'è il sole, c'è il colore delle viole, delle valli tutte in fila. Se canti la tua voce è un'armonia di pace, se si diffonde dice si vivere felice, devi vivere quassù. Quando è la festa del paese, con la sua cesta serena, trotterando l'asinello, lui corre verso la città. Oh campagnola bella, tu sei la reginella, negli occhi tuoi sei il sole, sei il colore delle viole, delle valli
It seems appropriate at the end of a week like this to first commiserate with ourselves that all good things must come to an end. If you're like Bonnie and myself, I think you'll agree that this, in fact, has been a good thing, and we've had an excellent week, and it's just been remarkable. But all good things do have to come to an end, and tomorrow I think somebody termed it right, we crash back into middle class, and some of us will survive and others may not, but anyway, reality sets in again tomorrow. I think it would be very inappropriate to let a week like this go by without recognizing some of the people that made this possible, some of the people. The GIC staff, most specifically, if they're in the room, and with this light shining in my eyes, I have no idea who's in this room. But Tina, Sandra, Bob, and Victor, if you're in the room, step forward. Let's give them a hand for
duly grateful that my comments will be even far shorter, but I just wanted to say what a wonderful week it has been for Dimitra and myself to meet all of you, both on the pharmaceutical and oncology side, but also on the Mead Johnson side. And I look forward to attending many more in the future and meeting most of you, if not all of you again, for what I think are very well-deserved enjoyment on these trips after a very hard 1989 and a very successful 89, and I'm sure we'll make it a very successful 1990, and Dimitra and I look forward to seeing all of you again. Or at least that's one of the advantages of being president of a company, that whether earned or not, you'll see Dimitra and I again. It was a wonderful week. Really the best incentive trip I've ever been to in my, whatever it is, 27 years in business, and a very well-earned one indeed. So all the best for the rest of the year, and look forward to seeing you next year.
Is anybody here a little tired and jet lagged? No? No? Good, good. I'll tell you, after a good night's rest, everybody's going to feel wonderful in the morning for a very, very exciting week ahead. And the purpose of this week is very simple. It is to bask in your success and to relish in the results that you delivered last year. Let me remind you one thing. This is your week. You have earned it. And we are here to make sure you have a great time. And the person who has really helped in all of the details in organizing this week, Mr. Alan Lalonde. Como va? No, no, molto bene. And you thought I was only bilingual, didn't you? Trilingual. That's about as much as it gets, though. Un mot en français, mes amis. Pour la première fois dans toutes les années que je viens sur ces voyages, je pense que c'est la première fois que la groupe française, c'est pas une minorité, c'est une maximum. Il y a plus que 50% de la groupe qui est français, alors on parle français. But anyway, I want to thank you all again. Enjoy your evening and make sure you have a great time. And if you don't, blame Bill. All right? Thank you.
Get ready now.
Marina Grande on the northern part of the island, and now we're on the southern part, and this is Marina Piccola. Hi.
No. That's the monastery.
Et voilà pourquoi on a mis ce filet en fer, parce qu'il faut protéger la montagne, parce que souvent on va tomber des pierres sur l'autocar.
Here we are, just in front of us, 1,000 buses, 1 million of people, but this is Michelangelo Square, so the big dome on your left, in the center, David.
everybody, on behalf of Karen, I would like to thank you. We've had a great week. It's been one of the best. We've happened to be on, I guess, 8 of these things in a row. And they keep getting better and better and better. Thank you for all of your work. It's not easy to do what you do. It's not easy to get up in the morning, have doors shut in your face, and walk back out and feel like it's not going to get any better. But to keep getting back up the next morning and work hard. So I thank you for that, and Bill, thanks for doing that as well.
I can't believe how fast the time has passed. I mean, the last week, it was kind of like that. And we've packed in, believe me, a lot of memories in a very short week. It seems like, to me anyway, it seems like only yesterday we were landing in Naples, and so much has happened since then. We covered a lot of territory, explored a lot of ground, and also created a lot of memories. And Sharon and I have felt excellent, outstanding about the time that we have spent with everyone during this past week.
Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes and save those questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. We could show I could have blown, and it is mine. Thank you. Wonderful
watch the stars fall to the sea. Wake up waiting by the phone, no, I don't wanna be alone. There are plates and foreign names with grace, why can't we just float away? I know that we made mistakes, I know that sunlight hurts your face. My eyes only see visions of how love must be a prison. Oh Lord, what do you want me to say? That I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay.
everybody. It's nice to see some of the same old faces that I see year on year, but what's even nicer is to see many of the new faces that worked long and hard in the past year to get here, and very much are deserving of this this treatment that you will get. À mes amis français, c'est bon de vous revoir encore. Encore la durée de votre vol, c'était très longtemps, mais votre semaine ici va être magnifique, je le promets. Puis sinon, je vais vous revoir ici à Canada, puis on va le faire encore. I welcome Bill Thomas to say hello. I would also like to welcome everybody here. There's only one rule, and that there's no business this week. We're here to have fun, to enjoy, relax, to eat and drink, take in the scenery, but most of all, as I said, it's your time to do whatever you want to do.
The site that we'll visit is the one of Knessos, which was the center of the first European civilization known as the Minoan one, which began in 2600 BC and ended in 1450 BC because of
Σταμπάρει στο παλιό μου το Δευτέρι. Λευτέρι, 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 μην κοροϊδεύεις και έχω γίνει πια ξεφτέρι. Βάλε μυαλό, χρυσό μου παλικάρι, βάλε μυαλό, για κάνε μας τη χαρή. Στάματα πια, μην κάνεις το λιοντάρι, στάματα πια, σε πήρα με χαμπάρι. Στην αμμουδιά μου κλέψανε την μπάρκα και δεν θα βγω να πάμε απόψε τσάρκα. Στον ουρανό με γέλασε ένα αστέρι και δεν θα βρω το σπίτι σου Λευτέρι. Μα την αυγή που η μέρα θα χαράξει θα μπω στο μπαρ Παθοδόρου τα μάξι και ένα και δυο Λευτέρι, Λευτεράκι θα έρθω να σου τα ψάλω ένα χεράκι.
And the modern history of Athens begins in the year 1832, when Athens became the capital of modern Greece. Red tiles, the acroteria as we call them, the owls representing the wisdom. Who are attending courses in classical philosophy, letters, music, and science.
Very interesting. Just so you know, Mickey's had that already.
And this is fish.
I will never get put in an album.
What kind of trip did you have?
Fabulous. It was wonderful.
Fantastic.
Très bon? Content tout le monde? Ah oui?
Well, it's a wonderful time. We were a bit shy until we met the party.
Again, thanks very much. We appreciate all your efforts throughout last year, and I know that each of you are working as hard as ever, and all the spouses, friends, and family are, I used the line last year, kicking you out of bed in the morning and pushing you back out the door at the end of the evening to make those extra calls so that you can come back to Italy. It's going to be fabulous, maybe even better, but this is one of the tests, so thanks again and enjoy your evening. I hope that everyone here has had as great a week that Sharon and I have had with all of you. And we've developed a lot of good friendships, and really that's what weeks like this are all about. And we're going to go home, and we're obviously going to, I think, crash. No. We're going to crash, I mean physically come down a little bit from a trip like this, but we have got an even better opportunity next year, and I know Patrick loves challenges, and he sure set himself a challenge in terms of trying to top this trip. This has been outstanding. So let's all have a safe trip back, and it's been a great time with you all. Thank you.